I've been asked why I talk so much about mental health and mental illness, specifically my own. And there are a number of reasons why, and I'll let you know about them right now. So let's get into it. Yeah, so there is reasons, I should say, why I talk about mental health and mental illness, and specifically my own, why I talk about it so much. The first reason is it's a very selfish one, right? Because being able to talk about it, it's like therapy for me. Coming out here and making these videos, being able to get it off my chest and let other people know what I'm going through. It's therapeutic for me. It's like group therapy, but without the group, right? And again, it's a selfish reason, but it's a reason why I do it. It helps me work through things. It helps me feel a little better about myself. And a lot of times, while I'm going through all this stuff and explaining things, I'll get a little grain of a solution, right? I can run with it there. Another reason why I talk about it so much is because I know for a fact that there are a number of people out there who are going through very similar stuff than I am. I have, oh God, depression, anxiety, codependency, my alcoholism, recovery, and Jesus Christ, it's a fucking lot to go through. Oh my God, when I put it that way, it sounds fucking crazy. Anyway, Jesus. Anyway, I know there's other people going through that, and maybe if they can see this video or a video that I'm making about that situation, that they'll, feel like they're not alone in this. Maybe be more apt to admit, the problems they're having, the issues they're dealing with, and maybe be more inclined to reach out for help. Okay, as you guys know, I'm seeing a psychiatrist, I got a therapist, an addiction therapist. I go to 12-step meetings, to deal with my alcoholism. So I have all this support group. Now I still have ups and down days, right? And some days are just worse than others. Just last Friday, I went off the fucking deep end, right? But for the most part, I think that documenting my struggles and my issues will help other people, because mental illness has such a negative stigma in society. People who deal with these mental and emotional issues or addiction are seen as weak, just like, oh, just get over it, right? I don't know how many times people have told me, hey man, just get over it, move on. And there are times when I just want to punch their fucking teeth out for saying that, because it's not that easy. You can't just, if you're dealing with depression or anxiety or addiction or whatever it is, bipolar disorder, whatever, you can't just get over it like that. It's not a cold, right? You can't just let it run its course and you're done. You move on with your life. So, hopefully, again, I can help somebody with that. And one of the other reasons is, I know I've done a lot of videos about making money online and being a digital nomad and marketing and all this other stuff, and all that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of places you can go to get that kind of information, pretty much the same information, really. But you could have the best plan, the best strategies, the best equipment, the best software, all that stuff, but if you're not mentally and emotionally stable enough to implement those plans and strategies and all that, and use the tools that you have, then it's just going to make things worse. You're just going to feel worse about yourself, because look, all these other guys are making all kinds of money online or with e-commerce or whatever it is, and I'm not, because I can't even get out of bed some days. So all the best business planning and strategies and all that are useless if you're not in the right mental and emotional state. So that's why I talk about it a lot, because you can see me trying to build this agency, and got 2 clients. I'm actually making money, which is a nice change of pace. I have money left over at the end of the month, which is a new experience for me. But I still have, these issues that I'm dealing with, and I have to work through them on a daily basis. And that's why I talk about, my mental issues, my emotional challenges, all this stuff, because I see other people's, channels, and they're talking about their business and their agency or their, whatever they're doing, their hustle. And it's like, a highlight reel. Hey, everything's going great. Look at all the money. And they're flapping out their $100 bills, right? Look at all the money I made last week or last month, whatever it is. Check out my PayPal account, Again, it's this highlight reel of success and money and all this stuff. But you don't see, the struggle they may have had, or the issues they have, or the doubts that they have. And if you're like me, and you see these guys who are just, flashing the money and cars and houses and shit like that, sometimes you think, well, fuck, I can't do that, right? I don't know, like, how am I going to get to that point? But if you see me struggle, and you see me not have money, and you see me now barely making a little bit of money, I think that helps people understand that, this whole online thing or digital nomad thing or whatever is not easy, not in the slightest. And very few people kind of show you how the sausage is made, right? They don't show you the back room where all this shit goes down. And that's kind of what I want to do. I want to show you the struggles that I have, mentally and emotionally, because that's really what I think stops everyone. 100% of people who don't make it because they're just, they're not mentally or emotionally there. They're not able to deal with the setbacks. And right now, I got to tell you, I am barely able to deal with the setbacks and challenges and roadblocks that I have. And before, like just a few months ago, there's no fucking way I would have been able to deal with half the shit that I'm dealing with now. And still, remain sober relatively. I had my relapse a couple weeks ago, but there's no way I would be able to deal with that. The way I'm dealing with it now, and still be able to get up every day and go to work and put in the effort and see the results. Not a chance. So I'm getting better, and hopefully you guys can see that I'm getting better. Even now that I'm dealing, I'm talking about all this stuff, and normally I would be on the verge of tears talking about this shit. But I'm here laughing about it and kind of making a joke about it and being okay with it. But you look back at this time last year, I was not the totally put together successful gentleman you see before you. Right? I was a fucking mess. I was what was it, April last year, or I'm sorry, March last year. Yeah, I was probably a month away from being 5150. Think about that. So, yeah, these are the reasons why I talk about mental health and my mental illness and emotional issues so much, is because you guys need to see that, A, it's not all fun and games, right? And B, you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. I know it feels like it. Even now, even today, I was feeling kind of like, oh man, nobody's like, nobody knows what I'm going through. I feel all alone in this and everything. But, I accepted that fact that, I'm not alone. I feel like I am, but it's only because I haven't reached out to talk to anybody. So, I made a couple phone calls and talked to some people, and I feel better. But, yeah, so you got to understand that you're not alone in any of this. You got to understand too that your mental and emotional health is going to fuel and allow you to do everything else you want in your life, whether it be have a good relationship or start a business or actually enjoy the work you're doing or deal with your family, whatever it is. That's got to be there first. Mental and emotional stability, I think. So that's why I do all this stuff. It's not just to come and bitch and complain about my life, even though it kind of started out that way. But now it's kind of morphed into something where I think I can actually help a couple people and help myself in the process. So that's why I talk about these issues so much. Yeah, I'm going to continue to do it as well in the future. So that's all I got. Like and share this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.